Good morning, friends. Today I am with a new video, and the topic is winning over anger. So let's see what is anger first. Friends, do you fume when someone cuts you off in traffic? Does your blood pressure rocket when your child refuses to cooperate? Anger is a very normal and even healthy emotion, but it's important to deal with it in a positive way. That is true. So, what is anger? Anger is a strong feeling of aggravation or irritation towards or about something. We can feel angry if we feel that someone has wronged me, offended me, or annoyed me. It is important to note that anger is a very normal feeling. We actually feel the emotion of anger because it is a defense mechanism of our bodies in response to something that is threatening us. So, uncontrolled anger can take a toll on both your health and your relationships. So, we have to fight our anger. We know that anger is an emotion. So, let's see what emotion is. An emotion is a feeling such as happiness, love, fear, anger, or hatred, jealousy, sympathy, empathy, which can be caused by the situation that you are in or the people you are with. So, there are many positive emotions and there are negative emotions too. So, positive emotions are love, happiness, sympathy, empathy, etc. And the negative emotions, they are anger, hatred, fear, jealousy, and so on. So these negative emotions, they cause negative impact on our brain, on our mind, on our psychology. And the positive emotions, of course, has a positive impact. So these negative impacts, they cause emotional disturbances, and this causes emotional health problems. So there are many emotional health problems. In this slide we can see depression, hysteric, headache, insomnia, and anger. So we are here with anger. What are the symptoms of anger? There are initial symptoms, there are aggressive symptoms. So initial symptoms, there are many physical symptoms one might experience that can be indicators of anger. So some of the initial symptoms are headaches, fatigue, pressure in head, pressure in sinus cavities, heart palpitations, tightening of chest, increased blood pressure, tingling sensation on your fingers and all, dizziness, shaking, then stomach ache. Even you can have stomach ache, sweating you can have, or red flushed face when you are angry. So these are the symptoms which we can see when we are angry. So another symptom of anger is an urge to cause harm to oneself or even another person. That is where anger gets dangerous and leads to more serious consequences. Those are known as aggressive symptoms of anger. Aggressive symptoms, you can say shouting or yelling. This shouting and yelling means that your anger has escalated so much that you feel the need to shout in order to tell the person how they have wronged you. You might hurt them with physical assault, name calling, or insult. So these symptoms can be abusive too and damages the relationships. Then you can have the next symptom may be threatening. So threatening is also seen in when you are angry. So you threaten people. Like simple threatening is like mother to a child. If you don't do your homework, if you don't eat properly, you're not going to play in the evening, you're not going outside. So these are the little threatening which we give in day to day life, and there are more serious threatenings too. So these are the symptoms of anger. So, what are the effects of anger? When we are angry, what happens? It disturbs our health, of course, because many psychologists have said, and it is true, that when we feel emotion, when we have emotional experiences, our body systems changes. There are so many bodily changes, internal bodily changes, which we see, which we feel, and which happens, and that causes disturbance, and then we have health problems too. So here, how does anger affect your health? When you keep your anger bottled up, It damages your physical and mental health. Some of the common health problems that are related to unresolved anger include depression, high pressure level, heart attack, anxiety, flu, colds, and problems with digestion. See, so many systems are involved in this. So, all the systems are disturbed during emotional experience. So, when you bottle up your emotion, try to release your emotion, try to release your anger. If you don't release, if you bottle up, then it will cause more problem and you'll have more mental and as well as health problems. So you should always release and you should try to fight your anger by any means. Then cause of anger, or you can say mask of anger. Why do we get angry? What are the causes of anger? What triggers our anger? So sometimes you may lose your patience. Means suppose you are going on doing something and you're not getting success in it, so you lose patience and you lose interest also. That causes anger. Then feeling that your efforts are not being appreciated. Well, you have done a very good thing but people are not appreciating it, so then you feel very disgusted and you feel very upset also, and later on angry too. Or then if you face injustice, suppose you want something and you need something and you are eligible for that but still you are not getting full justice, then also you get angry. Traumatic memories, traumatic experiences are there in our lives, and memories too. So when you remember all those traumatic memories, you feel angry within. An enraging event, suppose the any event which really caused you anger, so if you remember later also you will feel angry. Worries about your personal problems, worries, then anxiety, fear, these are things which really cause anger inside you. And because you're not able to solve your personal problems, you feel anxious, you're fearful, you're insecure about something, and you feel hurt also. Suppose somebody has hurt you and you are just you're not feeling good, like you're feeling depressed, you're feeling ashamed of it, somebody has hurt you badly. So what happens then? That shame, that anger, that insecurity, these causes the very unpleasant feeling inside you, and later on it changes into anger. So, when there are so many mental and health problems related to anger, why we should always manage our anger, we should win over our anger, and there are certain tips which we'll like to share with you all. And are you ready to get your anger under control? So, let's go on. First is think before you speak. That is the first management tips which I can tell you, that whenever you are angry, don't just speak out whatever comes in your mind. No, think for a while. In the heat of the moment, it's very easy to say something you'll later regret. Take a few moments to collect your thoughts before saying anything, and allow others also involved in the situation to do the same. Let him also think, give them time to answer back. So, this is a very important tip. The second is be calm, then express your anger. Once you are calm, your anger will be subsided, and then you will talk rationally. You won't use any irrational words, abusive words. So then it is also very important that you have to think very clearly, express your frustration in a very assertive way, but it should never be uh, in a confrontational way. No, state your concern and needs clearly and directly without hurting others or trying to control them. You should not hurt. Okay, it's okay when you're angry, but you should not hurt that later on you'll regret. Get some exercise. Exercise is also very good management of anger, because if you involve yourself in any physical activity, if you want to, that is enjoyable to you, that gives you relaxation, that gives you happiness, whether it is a brisk walk or run or yoga or whatever, any physical activities at home or at work, so it will release your tension, release your stress, and your anger will also be managed. Then the next is take out time for yourself. This is also important. So give yourself short breaks during times of the day that tend to be stressful. Suppose in your workplace that time is going to be very stressful, give some time to yourself, a few moments, a few minutes, so that you feel better prepared to handle what's ahead without getting irritated or angry. So if you release yourself from work for some time, you'll feel more energetic and less irritated or angry. Then the next is find out possible solutions. See, what sometimes what happens, that we can't change the whole situation. But if we change the little bit of our routine or schedule, then it might be the solution to your problem, and your anger will be subsided. Suppose your child makes your room messy, so just close the door for a time. Just for a little bit, you close the door. Then suppose if your partner is late for every day for dinner, so if you crib, if you go on grumbling, that is not the correct way out. So you can schedule your meals later in the evening. Adjust yourself, adjust with your partner, because adjustment is the main management tip which is important in your relationship, in your daily life, whether it is your home, whether it is your workplace, whatever. So remind yourself that anger won't fix anything and might only make it more worse. Then the next is use I instead of you statement. It is very important, friends. Don't say you did that, you hurt me, you are not good at this work, you are not good at games, you are not good. If you go on blaming others, don't criticize or place blames, while which might only increase tension. It will only increase tension and it will not be of any help to you. So use I statement to describe the problem. You have to be very respectful and specific, I must say, because if you go on criticizing people, that will cause more anger to that people too. So you just don't you say ki I am upset if you do like this. I really feel sad when you do like this, or you say like this, or you behave like this. Don't say you are a very bad boy, or you are a very bad player, you are not at all interested in your studies, and just don't start blaming. So this is also a very important management tip. And next is don't hold a grudge. Never hold a grudge about something, about someone. This will feel you more relaxed, and if you forgive somebody, you'll feel more relaxed and happy. So what happens that if you allow anger and other negative feelings to crowd out positive feelings, you might find yourself swallowed up by your own bitterness or sense of injustice. But if you can forgive someone you angered you might both learn from the situation and strengthen your relationship. This is important. Next is use humor to release tension. You make the moment relaxed. Like if you are seeing that the situation is getting worse, situation is getting very serious, try to change it in a humorous way, and this will help you. Just avoid sarcasm, because it can hurt feelings and makes things worse. So make the serious moment humorous. That is also very important. The next is practice relaxation skills. Relaxation is the best way to keep your anger under control. So when your temper flares, put relaxation skills to work, like deep breathing exercise, imagine a relaxing scene, or just do say within yourself any calming word or phrase that you like. So this way you can relax yourself. Then talk to a friend. You can be very free to your friend. You can very well talk to your friend. You can express your emotions, express your grief, your anger towards something. She or he may hear your problem. They can give you ways to handle it. They can give you solutions to your problems, and you'll feel more relaxed when you talk to your friend. So it is also very important. Spend time with your pets. You must have pets at home, because pets are the very relaxing organism. If you have a dog, if you have birds, if you have a cat, or whatever pets you have, You just talk to them, you just listen to them, you'll feel so relaxed and so happy, and they will make you more relaxed. Learn to forgive people. This is also important. Forgiveness is very relaxing, friends. If you forgive others, they will also feel happy, and you will also feel happy for yourself. So, forgive not only for others but your own mental peace, your own mental relaxation. So, try to learn to forgive people, learn to forgive. The last is know when to seek help. If your anger is a challenge to yourself and you are not able to fight with your anger, and it is out of control, and that is causing you more regrets or hurts, and you are causing problems for others also. So if these things happens, you can always take help, external help. So anger is a very normal emotion that everyone experiences from time to time. It is very normal phenomenon. It is a normal emotion, but don't let it go very intense, and try to control. And it should not be worse. Like, the anger should not go that worse that you hamper your relationship, hamper your health, etc. So, if you find your anger turns to aggression or outburst, you need to find healthy ways to deal with anger. Friends, if these tips don't help, consider talking with your doctor. A mental health specialist or therapist can help you work through underlying factors that may contribute to anger and other emotional issues. Friends, just manage your anger. Don't be more excited. Just be calm and quiet and be peaceful in life. Don't take everything very seriously, and try to follow these management tips. I'm sure you'll win your anger. Thank you for watching this video and hearing me. Thanks a lot.